Welcome back to Houston Life, everybody. Our next guests are putting a fresh Houston spin on the classic soul music. Los Souldees blends the sound of Motown, oldies, Chicano, soul into something that's described as Motown meets Houston.
You're going to love this sound. The group features Grammy-winning La Mafia member David De La Garza, the Suffers drummer Jose Chapi Luna, and guitarist Chris Castañeda, who also tours with Pride and Joy out of Waco. Los Souldees join us now. Guys, your sound is really incredible. During sound check earlier, I was not quite prepared for what was about to happen. David, how do you describe your sound? Because it really is a blend of many decades.
It's a total blend of soul music, Mexican music, the Mexican influence in our music, and we all come from different backgrounds, but it meshes really well together. Like I met Chappie like maybe 10 years ago. We met Chris like 7 years ago. And we just, it just really blended from when we started until now. We've created a sound that it sounds like us when we play.
Super unique. And you're making a first today on Houston Life. Tell us about that.
This is the first time that we are performing as a band on television, so Houston Life, thank you.
It's awesome.
Yeah, we're glad you're here.
Good.
And Chappie, talk to us about playing with different bands, because I know it's a vibe thing, right? I mean, a lot of times you can't quite put your finger on what makes the ensemble so special, but clearly you three have something going on. Did it click right away?
Yeah, it kind of did. Whenever we record these songs like in 2 hours, and the songs just, for some reason, they just work out. I played in other bands where it was like, oh, you know what? It's taking a while. Let's take our time making the song, but we just work. I don't know. It just works.
Chris, it kind of clicked. It just clicked altogether.
Yeah, I think everyone immediately, we listened to playback and we were like, man, it felt good. It sounds good. We knew that it was just something a little different about it.
And that's good. It's hard because when you're doing some music, you want to keep, I guess, doing different things, right? And inspiring each other, and as far as just growing as a musician.
We have.
Most of all, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And we've definitely grown as a band together, for sure.
That's awesome.
I'm reading here that your music is a celebration of the past while being in the present. And I think what makes your sound so special is that it is sort of reminiscent of days gone by. For so many people, you have this nostalgic vibe. David, you named the band Souldees, Los Souldees. Talk to us about how you came up with this name.
Well, actually, Souldees is a type of music that they're, like the music that we're playing, that they're referring to some of this music as Souldees, but they spell it different. Souldees, I-E-S,
Okay.
And I was like, well, we're playing that kind of music, but let's name our band Los Souldees, but E-E-S, as a tribute to like a lot of the bands from the Chicano soul music from the 60s, late 60s and 70s. They would have that double E at the end, of the names of these bands. And so we just kind of went with that. Our heroes are the Texas legends of like Sonny and the Sunliners and all the bands that came before us, and Augie Meyer and Doug Somm and all these Texas legends. And we're just trying to carry on that tradition of music.
I think that's wonderful. So you're taking genres from the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Yeah.
And what about now? What's the influence as far as music today, say?
Well, we're just playing music. We're not actually trying to. We don't want to copy anybody or do what's cool.
Yeah.
We just want to make good music and our shows have been really, really good lately. People have been coming out. They're really enjoying the show. They're really enjoying the music. We have an album that came out last year called
Self-titled.
It was self-titled Los Souldees, and we have an album coming out really soon. It's going to be called Wildflower. We have a single called Wildflower. It's out right now. It's on all your streaming platforms, and you can follow us on Instagram, Los Souldees, and we do a couple of shows a month here in town, and hope to see.
Where are you? Are you all over Texas or all over the country?
Right now, we're just been playing in Houston. We have a couple of shows next month, and one in Waco, one in Seguin, Texas, where I'm originally from Seguin, Texas. That's my hometown, but I've been here 36 years. But we have a show in Seguin, Texas, and in Chris's hometown of Waco next month. So, but we're looking to, we're really just kind of getting this going, and it's starting to really go well. People are listening to our music.
So y'all have groupies yet? I mean, people are catching on. Because it's a thing, right? It is a thing where some fans will travel between venues to show up.
You know what? We have people that definitely come support us everywhere we play.
Every show.
Yes.
Every show has actually gotten bigger and bigger. It's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
crazy
got-
how fast it's been happening.
Isn't that wonderful? It's like viral, right? Or
Yeah.
word of mouth. People see you, they tell
Yeah, yeah,
somebody,
you know,
gotta
and
see it.
and obviously they're liking it. They're liking the music. They're liking the style of music, and
Well, and because you all came from so many different bands too, they may know a little bit of your
you know what?
history.
Yes, they do.
Right?
We have friends that
Yeah.
come see us from because I play with La Mafia and Los Souldees, and then
Right.
like I said, Chris has been doing his thing here for a little while now, so he has his fans, and then they're all coming together and they're seeing this and they're really enjoying what they're seeing with this band here.
That's a great picture of all of you.
There's
That's
La Mafia
awesome.
there. And shout out, by the way, Chris, your wife Yvonne, I understand, is the reason why you're here on Houston Life.
Yeah.
What's the story behind that?
She was just, we were talking one day, she was watching the show. We watch the show almost every day. And she was, she's like, you should reach out to them and email them and see if y'all can get on the show.
He didn't.
And I did not do it.
She
She's
did.
Like, you're not, she's like, you're
Take it
not,
to a
30
woman
minutes
to get
later,
things
she's like,
done.
you're not going to
Right.
do it. And she took it upon herself and emailed them herself.
You know, I love this because I feel like anytime you are in a creative field, you need the support of your friends and family. They're the ones
absolutely.
who, when you're off playing a late gig, they're the ones who are either there on the road with you or trying to keep the household together while you're away,
While you're
right?
away.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It definitely means a lot, you know, and that support, we never take it for granted. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We're so glad that you're
Awesome.
here today
Yeah.
with us as
Okay.
well.
David, Chappie, Chris, sit tight, and all of you sit tight because after the break, Los Souldees will perform live. The song is called Let's Jam, Baby. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Cannot wait. It's awesome.
Well, welcome back to Houston Life. Before the break, we got to know the local band Los Souldees, and we found out what makes their sound so unique.
Now in the spirit of classic oldies from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, here's Let's Jam, Baby by Los Souldees. Take it away, guys.
Infatuation, intoxication. Girl, I'm getting drunk on your vibe. But I feel you waiting, hesitating. But I see that warm in your eyes. I can't control it. I know that you know it. I try not to show it, to say pride. But pride inside, I want you. I know you really want to. So come on, baby, let's take a ride. Come with me, lover. I think I have the master plan. Follow me to forever land. If you think that I could be your forever man, you can be my forever jam. So let's jam, baby. Let's jam. Let's jam, baby. Let's jam. Let's jam, baby. Now you're grooving, body moving. That's it, you know what I like. Don't stop, don't stop. Love to see your body rock over and over all night. Just like my favorite song on repeat all night long. You are more than just a jam of the week. So come on, baby, jam with me. Melodies forever sweet. Your rhythm is ecstasy, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come with me, lover. I think I have the master plan. Follow me to forever land. And if you think that I could be your forever man, you can be my forever jam. Let's jam, baby. Let's jam. Let's jam, baby. Let's jam. Let's jam, baby. Let's jam. Let's Let's jam, baby. Let's jam. Let's jam, baby. Let's jam. Let's jam, baby. Let's jam. Let's jam, baby. Let's jam.
Bravo, David De La
Wow.
Garza, Jose Chapi Luna, Chris Castañeda, Los Souldees.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
You guys have such a cool. I wish you
were
could have seen
jamming.
Roseanne's face when you started. Her jaw hit the ground.
We were concentrating. We were not paying attention.
Amazing.
You guys
Thank
do
you.
a residency, by the way, every second Thursday at
At the Big Easy, every
The Big
second
Easy
Thursday.
right here in Houston.
Yes, on Kirby.
Okay.
Great
Kirby.
venue. Awesome.
And you can find these guys, by the way, on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Look for that scene on Houston Life section. And of course, look for them on any streaming service you subscribe to. You can find their music. Guys, thanks again.
Thank you. Thank you for
So
having
nice
us. Thank
meeting
you so
for
much.
having
and
us.
meeting you again.
Yes, thank you so much.